They just take one and stone it, you know. This is wonderful. This is just
Thank
wonderful.
you so much, sir. What's your name, sir?
Aloysius Mbako.
Thank you so much, Dr. Colonel, for visiting the African Center for Community and Development. What's your impression about fish farming?
This is, in fact, this is the protein, you know, an easy protein to make and to grow. But we are short of the technology, and it's not very complicated. And people like you have always watched you promoting all kinds of environmental things, including fish farms, chicken runs, and everything. You know, I think you just cover everything, even the wild animals. You know, I'm an environmentalist myself. I enjoy the fact that you are both in the fauna and the flora. You know, this is wonderful.
You're also a member of Friends of
Botanical Garden. Yes, and
yes.
we promote tree planting in schools. We teach them about the environment and biodiversity. Yes, this is a wonderful project.
Thank you so much for coming. But I was wanting to ask you a question. What do you think about fish? Do you think fish is scarce, like in Cameroon? You being a family member and also talking to people in the context.
Talking of scarcity, you know the cost of fish. Yes, when I go to, I think it's gold. It's a gold mine because I go down there to Down Beach and they show me it's a fish. You know, I see fish or crayfish and so on for 75,000, you know, a pile, and I'm like, wow, who can afford this? And I think it's affordable if we can promote growth of fish in communities and things like that. The people are scared because they don't have the knowledge and they don't have. Nobody really promotes this in a very tacit way.
Perhaps also, you are very correct. Accelerators like us need to be promoted so that we can hand down the skills as we are trying to do, but without much promotion.
That is the reason I'm here. You know, I visit. I see a young Soban. I always see you on the screen. You know, promoting things here and there, and I said no. But if this thing is in fact, the poultry, the chicken in your poultry are the biggest I've ever seen. I've not seen them live. But when I saw those chickens, I said, my God, this is wonderful. How can this guy, you know? And when I know that you help in the community to grow such chickens, I said no, I can't live here without taking one of your chickens.
Okay, sir. So you can feed them.
Oh, look at them. They are so full of. Look at, just as soon as you throw anything in there, you know. Wow. This is wonderful.
I'm so really very happy to see you here.
Fish pond. It's not a fish. Really, I was just keeping fish for
pleasure.
They're decorative, you know, and I see how they are jumping around here. Wonderful. So do you do, is this made here? You make it?
No, this one is imported, but I also do local feed. Yeah. And that is enough of a reason why people should come for training, so that we have feed that we can adapt to this, because this is a little bit expensive and it's affecting the expansion of the business or the industry in Cameroon.
Of course.
Because the feed here in Cameroon generally sinks in Africa, and it's unaffordable in terms of the price per kilogram. So it is always very important for us to have ways to adapt to.
So are you feeding them with protein? What is the content of it?
It's protein.
It's protein.
Wow. And I want to think that high premium feed is made up of, like when they are very young, it's made up of proteins that are linked to the family of crustaceans.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
and which we have a lot. We have a lot of crayfish. A lot of it gets bad. That should have been recycled into fish feed, and then also used now in the farming of fish, premium feed, and the farming of premium fish. But then that's wasted, so the value chain is not connected, and then institutions.
No, there are many things like that. I was thinking of you know, the chicken manure. I get the chicken manure, I keep it for 3 months. Yesterday I opened my bags and, you know, you could see black soil, like with worms. You know, I know the manure is mature, and I think that we can make, you know, this kind of pellets also for farms.
Yes,
that's another thing I've been thinking. You know? The farms. So, you know, you take the chicken manure, you put it into, and you probably mix some green stuff with it and then make pellets. You know, with the pellets.
You and I have a small discussion after this visit,
right,
that I would share one or two ideas about some grasses we can use and all those kind of things to come up with some organic feed based, and that can be a thriving business, a startup that I think, if accelerated, can also create employment and also help the industry.
Of course it can. Yes, there's a lot of people planting so many things, flowers, plants, everything. You know, they will benefit from that with the pellets, because the pellets are easily spread. You know, you just spread them, and then even though the chicken manure is very strong in nitrogen when it's quite young, and that can kill your plants. But if you spread it by pellets, you know, it can really diffuse very easily,
and it can go far.
It can go very far, and I think it's something that we should think about.
I'm hook, line, and sinker into it.
Okay. Do you think you can make my own pond?
Yes,
of course.
Yes, I can.
I would like to.
I
have
would.
a friend that, of course, you know.
Yeah.
I was my senior, not my senior, my classmate, Professor Mbako. He has a pond, a smaller one than this. But when we arrive at his place, you know, we get some fish and stone them, and then, you know, have a good. Yeah. I would love to have one of these.
No, of course, I would definitely want to make sure you have one. Of course.
Wonderful. This fish this is the one, when they dry it, you know, they are going to come up now. Look at them. Oh, don't splash me. I'm feeding you, don't splash me.
Thank you so much for visiting the African Center for Community and Development, Dr. Colonel. Senior Soban, it's really a pleasure.
Oh, wonderful.
It's really a pleasure. Let me show you now the chicken too, so that you can see.
Right. Chicken, ducks, but mostly rabbits. So he has a rabbit farm. It's nearly like your farm, you know. You have chicken this way.
By December, we will have rabbits here too.
Okay.
We used to keep.
This is a big place.
Yes.
Look at that.
These are really our breeders.
Yes.
Yeah, they started laying, so soon we'll start incubating the eggs.
Yeah.
Because many of them don't have maternal instincts. You know.
Wow.
Thank you so much, sir.
It's wonderful.
For visiting the African Center for Community and Development, and for patronizing us. And we are going to work definitely to ensure that you also have an outlet of what we do here. And also thank you for spreading out the word.
You know, from the chicken to the soil, from the soil to the, you know, and so on. Do you feed them with some plants?
Yeah.
People talk of moringa.
Moringa. Yes, plantain stems and so on.
Okay.
We feed them with that.
Yeah.
So many things. And I think that also the grass-based meals is something that we can do pelleting.
And you can grow them, can't you?
Yes.
You can grow the grass.
Yes. We've integrated ginger into the project because they drink ginger too.
Okay.
And turmeric is good for
good.
gut health and also for cleansing.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh no, I'm so pleased.
Thank you. Also thanks the Sobans.
It's a happy day for
Sobans. Me and Colonel Dr. Mbako
at
the African Center for Community and Development. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Cheers.